Good day to our dear learners. I am teacher Christy, and today we are going to study adding or subtracting dissimilar fractions of quarter 2, week 5.
Our competency is to visualize addition and subtraction of dissimilar fractions. The objective is to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators. Before we start, let's have a trivia about fraction. The word fraction comes from the Latin word fractio, which means to break. The line that separates the numerator and the denominator is called a vinculum. In division, numerator corresponds to the dividend and the denominator corresponds to the divisor. In 1/8, 1 is the numerator and 8 is the denominator. I hope you learned something from the trivia. Let's move on to our lesson. There are two kinds of fraction, similar and dissimilar. Similar fractions have the same denominators. When we say dissimilar fraction, these are fractions with different denominators. 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4, the denominators are all the same. This is an example of a similar fractions. In 1/5, 4/8, and 1/2, the denominators are 5, 8, and 2. They are all different and considered as a dissimilar fractions. Let's move on to adding or subtracting dissimilar fractions. How will you solve the equation if the fractions have different denominators? Do you have any idea? For example, the equation is 2/4 plus 1/5 equals n. Since the denominators are different, we must rewrite the fractions so that they will both have the same denominators. Therefore, we must find the least common multiple of 2/4 and 1/5. Step 1. Find the least common multiple or LCM. The multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. The multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. The least common multiple of 4 and 5 is 20. Step 2. Rewrite each fraction into its equivalent fraction with a denominator which is equal to the least common multiple. Write 20 as your denominator. Then divide 20 to 4 and multiply the answer to 2. 2/4 will be 10 over 20. You are going to do the same process with 1/5. Write 20 as your denominator. Then divide 20 to 5. Then multiply the answer to 1. 1/5 will be 4 over 20. Step 3. Add or subtract the new fractions. 10 over 20 plus 4 over 20 is equal to 14 over 20. Step 4. Always reduce the answer to its lowest terms. In this case, we will find the lowest term of 14 over 20. Why? Because 14 and 20 have a common factor which is 2. To write 14 over 20 in lowest terms, divide both the numerator and denominator by the greatest common factor which is 2. 14 over 20 divided by 2 over 2 is equal to 7 over 10. Therefore, 14 over 20 written in lowest terms is 7 over 10. Madali lang, 'di ba? Ngayon ay tingnan natin kung naintindihan ninyo ang ating tinalakay na aralin. Find the sum or difference of the following fractions and express your answer in lowest terms if needed. Three-fifths plus 3/8 is equal to n. The correct answer is 39/40. 5/9 minus 1/3 is equal to n. The correct answer is 2/9. Always remember the steps in adding or subtracting dissimilar fractions to successfully solve the given fractions.
And this is where we end, and I hope you learned something from today's lesson. I am teacher Christy M. Murada from Plainview Elementary School. Happy learning, everyone!